highest form of wealth is not just how much money you have. The highest form of wealth is the ability to do what you want, when you want, for as long as you want. I never intended to get rich. I just wanted to get independent. The highest form of wealth is the ability just to wake up every morning and say, I can do whatever I want today. Getting rich and staying rich are different things, and many of those who are skilled at getting rich completely fail at staying rich. Everyone wants to become wealthier to make them happier, and happiness is a really complicated subject. But if there's one common denominator in happiness, like a universal fuel of joy for the most number of people, it's that people want to control their own lives. So the ability to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, for as long as you want, that I think is the highest dividend that money can pay. Rich means you have the cash to buy stuff. You can make the monthly payments on your nice car and your nice house, whatever. You are rich because you have the money to actually afford those physical things. Wealth, by my definition, means that you have unspent savings and investments in the bank, net worth that provides some level of intangible and lasting pleasure, like independence and autonomy and controlling your time, and just doing what you want to do, when you want to do it, with whom you want to do it for as long as you want to do it for. That is what wealth is. And what I find so fascinating are stories like the Vanderbilts, who were the richest people on earth, who could afford a 135,000 square foot house, but by my definition, were some of the least wealthy, because money to them was less of an asset, it was more of a social liability, indebting them to a status-chasing life that left most of them seemingly miserable. So I think the definition of wealth is the ability, the pleasure of being who you want to be, being independent, waking up every morning and saying, what I'm going to do today is the thing that I want to do. And who I want to be is not who you want to be. Everyone has their own very individualistic definition of that. It's waking up and saying, I can do whatever I want today, and having the independence and the freedom to do that. And the distinction is there are billionaires who have no control over their time, no control over their schedule, spend their entire day doing things that they don't want to do. And there are people who make $50,000 a year who are living their absolute best life and totally control their life, control where they live, where they work, who they spend their time with, doing the hobbies that they want to do. And so to me, that's really what wealth is. And I think a lot of people can get this wrong in their ambitions, that if your sole financial ambition is I want the highest net worth, and the way in which you're going to get that is to basically put on a performance of somebody that you're not, and wake up every morning and do things that you don't enjoy doing. And that's not to say hard work. I think the vast majority of people get a big thrill and a lot of pleasure out of hard work. They like being productive, doing the thing that they want to do. It's working hard on things that you genuinely don't enjoy solely because you're attracted to a bigger bank account. But then that's a very common thing. So I think the definition of wealth is the ability, the pleasure of being who you want to be, being independent, waking up every morning and saying, what I'm going to do today is the thing that I want to do. If you associate wealth with material, and you go, they have a big house, they have a big car, maybe they have a plane, and you associate, oh, this person is very wealthy. And for a lot of them, not all of them, but for a lot of them, if you get to know them, they spend the vast majority of their day doing things that they don't want to do.